Just a quick update on the highlight of the week. Our trade of the week for this week is Euro AUD. We had a very cool shot on Euro AUD, which gave us about 120 pips, and we have a lot of traders in the VIP who were able to make good money from that very trade. And as I said earlier, every trade we call out in the VIP, we always explain the details of the technical breakdown of every single move. So all we do in the VIP, we trade Euro AUD and we trade Pound USD. But this week, our trade of the week is Euro AUD. We had a good shot on Euro AUD, and I'm quickly going to show you and show you how we call the trade. And we had people making good money from that trade. This is one of the trader in the VIP who made about 800 USD from the same trade, and we had other results also from the VIP with people making good money from the same trade on EA. This is another trader who make about 200 USD from the same trade on Euro AUD. And we have the same thing here. You can see a lot of different results from the blue VIP private group. So by simply taking advantage of the trade we called on Euro AUD. So this is the same trade, and this very trade played out so nicely, and we had just less than 2 pips drawdown on this very trade. As I said here, you can see we had just about 2 pips drawdown on this very trade. So this was a very cool trade, and I'm going to show you everything about this trade, how we call this trade, and how this trade played out perfectly. So there are a lot of people making good money, and this is when we call the trade in the VIP group. This is the VIP private trading group where we call out this trade, and people are able to copy this trade and place them in their trading account and make good money from these calls. So we're looking for short on this market from this very level. We had our first TP, we had our second TP, and this has hit both targets right now. So I'm going to show you how we call this trade and the result from this trade as well. And if you are in this private Telegram, you will be able to see all of these. So this was the first result. This was before right here, and we have after right here. So the after right here, you can see this was when the first TP down here was hit. We had a second TP down here. So right now the second TP also has been tested already. So we had first TP, we had second TP already smashed. So this is a very good trade. This is definitely our trade of the week. It played out nicely. We had a good risk to reward, and the money management on this trade also was really on point. And the good thing is everything that happened on this trade was explained thoroughly before price played out. Before this trade played out, everything that happened, every technical information you need to know as a trader, we explained everything before they played out, and we simply wait and let price do its thing, and we were able to cash out on all this move. So this is really what we do in the blue VIP private group. The focus markets we trade are Pound USD and Euro AUD. So this week we had good trade on Euro AUD. We had a few trade also on Pound USD, but the main trade of the week is the Euro AUD. So let's quickly go on and check out how we call this trade in the private group, how we broke down the market and sent out this trade in the private group. So the last time from last weekend, I talked about this trend on EA. This has been the bullish trend we have on EA, and the key levels are these places. We are able to see the key levels by simply looking at what we have over here. So how these are key levels? So these are key levels that we can see price is testing. These are key levels in this market that the price is testing, and right now we can see price is currently at a very good place, and from this very high we can see how price also has moved over here, and this has been a lot of bullish action in this case here. So we should look forward to some potential shots. It looks very possible we may get some possible shots in this case. And one other thing I also have in mind is when you look at what price did over here, and let me quickly draw. When you look at what we have right here, so price did all of this move, broke this little high over here and continued all the way bullish. From this very high here, it is very possible to get some correction. some correction back down to this low here. This is a very good TP level in this case. So price may come down to this level one more time. This key level, like I said, there is a lot of potentials for this to give us some corrections. We may get some corrections back down to this level, and this is a really good TP level in this case here. So let's keep that in mind. Let's also see how many pips we may get from that. Let's see how many pips, the profits potentials on this. So looking at this level here, we may have, let's see, we may have about 80 pips right there. And if price continues all the way to the key level down here, we may have about 130 pips. So TP1 in this case is giving us about 85 pips, and TP2 is giving us about 130 pips. So it looks very good. I like the risk to reward as well. It looks really good, and I like the fact that price is testing a really good key level. So let's keep eyes on that very spot. And let's also look at the M30. What do we have on the M30? So the M30, as you see what we have on the M30, let's try to explain all over. So the M30 looks really good. The M30, you would see something like this. This looks a lot better, right? So we have something like this on the M30, and this looked, at the time, this looked like a possible downside trend, right? However, the H1 remained a bullish trend. So that was the confusion on that trade. So this here has done all of these bullish activities right here. We have a lot of bullish reaction right here, and from all this bullish activity we got over here, we should expect some possible correction. So this looks really, really good. I like everything about this trade, and I believe we have a very good risk to reward. So if you have about 85 pips down here, about 130 pips down here, so stop loss in this case, I told you with EA, you may have about 30 pips, 35 pips, you're good to go. So that is really what we are looking for to do on EA towards tomorrow, right? This trade should play out towards London session. So we should be looking for entries any moment from now. So that's really what EA is setting up to do. So let's keep eyes on that. All the way somewhere around here. Let me look at this level here for your TP2, about 85 pips. And for those of you who would love to hold for much longer, then you may have a TP3 all the way down here. So these are good places you may TP in this trade. These are good places for TPs in this place. So however, you should be able to have a good risk to reward. If your first TP is 50 pips, you should be able to have about 30 pips, 25 pips, you are good to go. Second TP 85, third TP 130. But in my case, personally, I would love to have my first TP down here for 85, because I see a lot of room to the downside. This is a minor spot, so I see price coming down to this key level down here, this little key level down here for a first touch. So 85 pips, 130 pips. That is how I'm looking at EA as we proceed towards the midweek moves. So as you see over here, this is Euro AUD. This is what price is doing right now. So this was the call, this was the same trade, and as we see over here, price played out nicely. We had all these shots. Let's go down to the M30. On the M30 time frame, it looks even better on the M30. So on the M30, you can see how price played out nicely. So from this high all the way to this low, we had 85 here. We have about 120, 130 pips down here, and you can see price made it to this low from this spot over here. So we had a good time on Euro AUD. If we are able to catch good moves like this, you are able to grow your account a lot easier. It becomes very much easier to grow account when you catch good moves in the market, because good moves also give you a good risk to reward and money management in the market, and it makes it a lot more easier to build your account using those. So you can see how easy it is for people, regular people like you and me, to make good money from this same trade. So when you see people making good money like this, 150, you have 200 USD here, you have 800 USD here, and there are a lot more in the VIP private group that are not shared publicly. So when you see people making good money like this, you should know that they definitely got the right information and they are able to capitalize by using and focusing on the right trades. So it is not every single trade you come across in the forex market that you need to trade. You need to be very selective of the type of setups that you trade, and also be sure it goes along with your trading plan, your risk management, your money management, and every other thing you do have on your checklist. So that is really how we called out these moves on EURUSD, which became our trade of the week. So if you are yet to check out our Blue VIP private group trading service, you be sure to check the link in the private below this video to check out what we do in the Blue VIP, and to also join the private group on Telegram to be able to get access to all these trades we call out in the group, and be also take the same trade on your account. So that is everything for this video. Thank you for joining me, and we'll be back some other time. Bye.